like this video, and subscribe right now to make Shake Peep happy again. Me. Misses one day of school. My teachers. You are 4 parallel universes behind everybody. Group project. That one guy who actually cares. Desks at the beginning of the school year. Desks at the end of the school year. Me realizing that I go back to school tomorrow. Teacher's instructions. Student work. Me telling my friends I'm in game in more 10 minutes. My 500 assignments due tomorrow. Me. Breaks for ribs. Has 15 fractures and a concussion. The school nurse. Okay. Time to sleep. Memories. My younger self trying to act cool in school. A classic. Haha, what an idiot. Due tomorrow. Due tomorrow. I don't think I can have fun anymore. Me. Summer homework. Fun. School be like. Everything I learned last year. Online class be like. Logging on early. Watching YouTube until class starts. Author. His skirt was blue. English teacher. This is awfully deep. Sleep. Students. School. Students. A book. The protagonist walked to the supermarket to buy some bread. English teacher. But why? Why would you do that? People in group projects be like. Nothing. Hey Tom. I made a contribution. You when that one kid asks for extra homework. Anjuri. Me going into room 420 every other day. My teacher looking for the project I never did. Me acting confused on where it went. Good Wi-Fi exists. My school. We don't do that here. When the only question you know on the test is your name. Kindergarten's minds in class or something I don't know, never remembered my knowledge as a toddler. All of this is true because it rhymes. Schools be like. Making students learn a lot of things, so they will be interested and will love school. They hate school because they have ridiculous amounts of homework because of it. The nerd. The kid who doesn't study. Studying together. Normal heartbeat. Deceased heartbeat. Heartbeat when teachers start picking random students to answer question. The 4 horsemen of how students react when a teacher looks at them while they are trying to cheat during a test. The first day of school versus the second day of school. Me when I go back to school. My time has come. Schoolwork. Schoolwork if it didn't have so much useless information. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? The teacher using my work as an example. Holidays are finally here. The holiday is for revision for the end year exams 1 week after the holiday. Me getting pulled out of bed every morning before school. The teacher when you forgot to do the homework he assigned 1 day ago. The teacher when he forgot to grade the test from 5 weeks ago. School opening in a week. Me enjoying summer break. Me. Every time my teacher is talking. Sorry, I can't take in all those words at once. Can you try again? My answer which is correct, and I get full marks. My luck in school. This question is wrong, hence no marks. Me on the first day of middle school. God. So you know how some sins are unforgivable? Google. How to be difficult with the substitute teacher. Semester 1. Semester 2. You started learning a new language. You haven't been attending classes and you have exam in a week. Lecturer. Is everything clear? Me. Yes. Also me. Alright. Who's in this picture? Answer D has the first part of his name, so that must be correct. Wait, why is answer C correct as well? Preschool photos be like. When your little brother runs you over in GTA, but the next day comes and you're dropping him off at school. Okay, my turn. Me waiting for my teacher to start the Zoom meeting. School. Babe, it's 8 AM. Time for 6 hours of monotonous lectures containing information which will rarely ever help you in real life. Yes, baby. Me finally passing middle school. Life will be peaceful from now. Mom giving homework. Tuitions. Mom. Tuitions. High school. No one. People in math problems. I'll take your entire stock. Teacher asking about your summer. Teacher making you write about your summer. The teacher handing me a certificate during assembly. Me waiting for the presentation to finish. Everyone. OMG, it's so cold. I'm shivering. That one kid in school. My friends. Do math problems step by step. Me. Does them mentally with tricks and logic. Signature look of superiority. Memes that will help you forget school is in a month. 1 month ago. Well, duck. When summer holidays end and school's starting from tomorrow. We're in the end game now. What are the Mario brothers' views on helping a kid in math? Mario says, show them the best strategy to solve it and don't tell them directly the answers. Luigi says, let them copy your answers. Listen, kid, I don't have much time. To get S+ in school you have to. What I'll learn at my school. Actually some useful information that I'll probably use. Useless crap that I'll never use in the real world. We make students wear uniforms so that they can make fun of what other kids wear. Reason. Some kids' family don't have the money to get the nice clothes that other kids have. Now what we do is make the uniform really expensive so that the kids' families that don't have money can't afford it. Now what we do is make the uniform really expensive so that the kids' families that don't have money can't afford it. That one student reminds teacher of homework, the rest of the class. So you have chosen death. When Ms. Thomas' 4th grade class has a pizza party. When you do the assigned homework for hours and hours and the teacher doesn't ask you to show them. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. There is a super exam at school today. Panic. You remember you read for the exam and know the subject very well. Calm. You studied for the wrong subject. Mega panic. When your employer doesn't ask you to find the area of the triangle. Years of academy training wasted. Teacher calling on me and the boys to answer a question. Say something smart. Kowalski. Me and the boys not even knowing what class we in. Me studying topics related to my course. Me studying topics that are unrelated to my course. When the teacher forgot to mention the homework. That one smart kid mentions homework to the teacher. Schools after suspending the bowling victim for self-defense. Sometimes my genius. It generates gravity. High school go BRRR. If I had a nickel for every time I had mayo on my backpack, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Students in the USA wears own clothes to school. No free choice until older. Students in the UK picks GCSEs when 13 over 14. Wears uniform so no wealth division viable. When the teacher says there are only 5 sums for weekend homework, me and my classmates, all of us in the weekend. Me having to get up on the first day of school. Me, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, call the ambulance, functional groups, but not for me. When you leave the classroom, but you slam the door extremely hard, martyrdom, drop a live grenade when killed. When I fight my dad to not go to preparatory school, but he says I can no longer make noise in class, I've won. But at what cost? They had the audacity to call this beautiful drawing a mess. Me asking what questions will come in the exam tomorrow. Me asking what subject's exam is tomorrow. Me asking if there is an exam tomorrow. Me asking if tomorrow is a holiday. When you use Tor Chromebook for school, but YouTube stands open for 0.00001 seconds still from yesterday. The teacher. Mine. No one. Me on the literal second week of school. I just can't ducking do it anymore. When the teacher asks who is presenting next. Looks like you've been missing a lot of school lately. I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob. Pay attention. You're going to use this math later in life. What am I going to use it for? If you become a math teacher. Congratulations on getting through the easiest part of life. That was not the easiest part of life. Calculus. I had calculus. School. How students see it. How parents see it. How teachers see it. When you hear a freshman say they are tired of high school. Me when the camera's off versus when cameras are mandatory. That one little kid having an online school. Pay attention. Watch YouTube. If we don't do virtual school, is it considered an absence? Students is for a lot. Schools depends on the context. Hours of studying? No. Sleeping? Yes. Exam question. What's 2 plus 3? My heart. 5. My friend. 5. God. 5. My brain. Let me just check. Students around the head teacher. Students around students. Students around lunch ladies. Students around substitute teacher. Seeing all the freshman girls dressed up for 8 AM class. That will go away. When your teacher keeps talking after the bell rings. When your bestie walks into the classroom on the first day of school. When someone asks you if you are ready to go back to school. How about we go around the room and introduce ourselves? How about no? Teachers in September. Teachers in June. There are 2 types of student. It's my first day of kindergarten. I hate school and I refuse to hold a sign unless it said I hate school. When you get homework on the first day back to school. Oh hell to the no. Welcome back. I have some news for you. Did I say news? I meant homework. A teacher in Finland explains why her country's school system is the best in the world. We pay teachers like doctors. Students enjoy over an hour of recess. And there's no mandatory testing. The opposite of what America does. When another teacher tells me they are so ready to go back to school. How you feel when back to school commercials start. But I don't wanna go back to school yet. No better feeling in the world, leaving the class you don't like. For teachers, the month of August is just one long Sunday night. When your teacher is hot, date me please. Okay, fine. I guess there's no choice but to go back to school. It's too early. Just too early. Going back to school and seeing everyone like, you. When the teacher moves your seat away from your squad cause you disturbing, but he doesn't know the whole class is your squad. When you go back to school and forget everything you learned from last year. Are you guys really going to start talking about back to school? Are you serious? Right in front of my salad. Getting back home after the first day of school. Cheers to the first day of a new school year in the beginning of the Thanksgiving break countdown. Moms be like, back to school time. When the teacher asks if you have any questions, but you sit there in silence because you don't even know what you don't even know. When that summer brain drain hits you hard the first week of school, you get a cold, and you get a cold, and you get a cold. Everyone gets a cold. Looking at the first syllabus like moms be like, dropping my angel off at school. First week of school versus the second week. An accurate representation of how it goes. You is broke. You is tired. You is a teacher. When a student tells you they did something that was expected of them anyway. There is no tired, like first week back to school tired. If I stare at my screen long enough, maybe my lesson plans will write themselves. Moms, first day of summer. Fun summer ideas. Moms, last day of summer. Teacher, anyone have any questions? Students, no. Teacher, alright. Go ahead and get started. Students 1 minute later. Teachers hanging on to summer like. When you go to the store and they're already setting up everything for back to school. The night before going back to school after shopping for clothes. When all of your classes say you will have homework every night. Going back to school like, but I don't want to use my head. When the teacher about to switch the PowerPoint and you still not done taking notes. First day of class. Everyone share something interesting about themselves. When you deliver an awesome lesson and the only one who knows is you. When you realize summer is over. Homework is coming. Back to school. Time to officially remember what day of the week it is. Moms on the first day of school. When your face gets stuck in this position after welcome back to school night. Cheers to the first day of school and the official countdown to Thanksgiving break. When you dread going back to school, but then remember you get to buy all new school supplies. Creating a seating chart is like playing Sudoku, except harder. Parents dropping off their kids on the first day of school. Teachers hanging on to summer like. You and your teacher BFF ready to conquer the first day. You the day before the first day of school. Teachers moving classrooms before the first day. Teachers staring at the screen hoping the lesson plans will just write themselves. Getting ready for the first day of school. When your kid comes home from school with a recorder. You embracing Paul Revere every morning yelling the bus is coming. The bus is coming. You preparing to read your child's syllabus. Teachers on the first day of school. But I don't want to go back to school. Moms after they drop their kids off at school. When you told yourself you would never need long division. But then your kid asks for homework help. Target the day before the first day of school. The most exciting part of back to school. Nothing says back to school like buying large quantities of paper towels, Kleenex, and 100 glue sticks. Preparing for back to school by making the kids lunches they don't want to eat. Teacher friends catching up on the first day. When you buy your kid new sneakers for school, and they come home like this. But don't you see, if I organize my classroom and make it super cute, the whole year will run smoothly. You after getting ready for the first day of school. When the kids start coughing in the morning. Mom trying to get the most perfect first day of school picture. Ready to conquer the first day of school. Parents preparing for the new school year. I have no idea what's going on. Schools, please confirm your decision on what your child will be doing this fall by next week. Every parent. For all eternity. The whole idea of remote kindergarten. It's just like, why are we pretending? My son will be attending Nintendo Switch Academy this fall and his mother will be trying her best not to drink before 5 p.m. Every safety plan I've seen that would allow public schools to reopen requires that kids behave in ways that no child has ever behaved in the history of children. Me. What are you doing? 6. Drawing farts. Me. Checks art off homeschool to-do list. If you think that teachers are scared snowflakes because they want basic protections from coronavirus before the school year starts, I'd remind you that they go to work and practice active shooter drills. When was the last time your work did that? School pictures this year gonna be like. Regular parents. We have to open schools. What are we supposed to do? Just leave our children alone at home for hours? Parents of the 90s. People be like you knew what you were signing up for when you had kids, as if we had any idea we'd have to homeschool them through a global pandemic. Homeschooling is going well. 2 students suspended for fighting, and 1 teacher fired for drinking on the job.